New day, new Twitter topic. As much of a cesspool as it is, one thing I actually enjoy about Twitter is how one person's salt tweet becomes a larger conversation topic that gets memed to death. Over the weekend, a player in a small online Smash tournament was DQ'd for stalling. Stalling in fighting games is one of those things that's always been impossible to specifically define, and TOs have taken a "I'll know it when I see it" mentality when enforcing no stalling rules. But basically it just refers to refusing to interact with the other player. After getting disqualified, the player, Hayushi, went to Twitter to complain about the decision and explain his reasoning behind it. The TO then asked a simple question: is this stalling? Well, you guys have watched the clip. Is this stalling? I'll let you answer in the comments, but if you ask me, fuck yes, this is stalling. It's not even a question of whether or not this is stalling, but that's not the issue here. The issue is, should this have been a bannable offense given the situation? And to that, I would say absolutely not. Hayushi is down a stock with 3 minutes left. If they want to sit there and lose on time, that is their God-given right. Obviously, they were not going to do that. At some point, they would have finished devising a strategy and began interacting again, but they never got the chance. I'm pleased to say that this was generally the consensus within the Twitter comments as well. People seem to be almost unanimously against the decision to DQ him here, and many people specifically pointed out the reasons why I laid out for. I think it's also fair to point out that stalling in fighting games is not something that should really exist. Yes, Smash is kind of the exception with the nightmare scenario of Puff just endlessly flying around doing nothing, but the idea of stalling in most fighters is completely negated by the existence of this bad boy. The entire reason the timer exists is to make stalling into a viable win condition. No matter how much you hate players playing lame, any win condition should be playable through. Hell, I'll take stalling over zoning any day of the week.
Welcome to the real world! Time to learn! You gonna learn today!
Right there.
Hopefully people saw that the TO Kami did respond to this.
Especially the ones that have been disrespecting me all day. So like, alright, cool. My feelings are hurt, I guess. But look, I posted that tweet with the intent to see how my people, my community, they know who they are, how they feel about me taking actions like this. Okay? So that when I go and adjust the rules, if I'm going to adjust the rules, because I'm willing to admit that DQing them was probably wrong. I'm willing to admit that, all right? I'm willing to admit that. DQing them was kind of wrong. But if I'm going to adjust the rule set, I wanted to hear from the people first. That was the whole point of the tweet.
And honestly, I think this is a fair response. It was a knee-jerk reaction to DQ the player. Both people couldn't resolve it individually, so they went to the masses, and the TOs admitted it was the wrong call. What else can you really do? At the very least, with how this blew up, both sides got some attention out of it. Obviously, one was slightly more negative than the other, and something like this is unlikely to happen again in the same way. Like Ayushi said, live and learn.